Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. Today we will read English of grade 5. Open your books. We will read unit number 12, The Farmer's Barn. The Farmer's Barn. What is the meaning of barn? Barn means a barn is a building on a farm on which crops or animal food can be kept. A barn is a building on a farm on which crops or animal food can be kept. It's mean grain store. Barn mean grain store. So a farmer's barn. We will read about the story at page number 108. Before starting the story, we will discuss about the two characters of the story. That is the farmer and his wife. They are very humble and noble persons, and we will read about their discussion. On one fine morning in autumn, a farmer and his wife were strolling through the fields looking at their corn crop. Strolling mean चहलकदमी करना, fields खेत, corn crop mean मकई की फसल. We have never had such a good harvest. Harvest mean फसल. Dear, said the farmer happily, there will be plenty of corn for us and all our friends. In fact, there will be enough left over to feed the birds through the long winter. They are discussing about their field that this year they have a good corn crop and they can distribute it with their friends and the other people, even in the birds. We will give a party, suggested the farmer's wife. In fact, my dear, I'll ask my cousins from over the hills and far away. Hills and far away mean पहाड़ी और दूर दराज के इलाके. Suggested, मशवरा दिया. So the farmer and his wife sent out invitations. Invitations means dawat nama. Then they got busy in the farmhouse kitchen and made lots of delicious things to eat. Delicious means zaikedar. They set the food out in one of their fields in the shade of a tree. Shade of a tree, it's mean दरख्त का साया. Soon neighbors began to arrive पहुंचना. And last of all came the cousins from over the hills and far away. They settled a invitation for the family friends and for the neighbors. They all joined us in the invitation and enjoyed delicious food made by a farmer and his wife. I wasn't very long before everyone tucked into the lovely food and seemed to be having a good time. Everybody was very happy for the invitations and they enjoyed a lovely food. Okay, now page number 109. It was then the farmer and his wife noticed that the cousins from over the hill and far away looked a bit glum. Glum mean udas. It was noticed by the farmer and his wife that they are sad. Whatever it is matters, asked the farmer. There must be something wrong with my food, said the farmer's wife, and she tasted a piece of pie to make sure. The food is fine, thank you, the cousin from over the hills and far away replied quietly. But this year our crops have failed and we have no corn to eat or save in our barns for winter. Why they were upset? They were upset because of their crops that this year it was not so good. So they are not having crops to store it in the barn house for the winter or to give someone. That's why cousins were upset and they discuss about the matter with the farmer and his wife. Don't worry, cried the farmer. There's plenty here for all. Take as much as you like home with you and then come back for more. As the cousins from over the hills and far away cheered up considerably and began to enjoy the party. By saying this, they happy enough and they start to enjoy the party. They were quite relaxed with the statement of farmer and his wife. When at least The food was finished and all the pots were cleared away. The cousins from over the hills and far away took a stroll around the farm. They start to stroll in the fields and now page number 110, 110 started, first paragraph. Would you believe it? For the second time that day their faces began to look glum. Now this time farmer and his wife was sad by seeing that their barn house was broken. Look at your barns, they said to the farmer and his wife. They're falling to bites. It's mean that वो काट के गिर रहे थे. Barn house was falling. You will have nowhere to store your corn this winter. And by seeing this, farmer and his wife was very upset that where they will store their corns in the winter if the barn house is falling. Now it was the farmer's turn to look glum. Not to worry, said the cousins from over the hills and far away. We will stay a few days and repair your barns for you. It will be our way of saying thank you for giving us the corn. Everyone got busy to repair the barn. Even the dog, the duck and the cook took part in the activity. What exactly happened that the cousins decided to stay here for 2-3 days and will repair the barn house for the farmer and his wife. Farmer and his wife showed kindness to the cousins by giving them a cornfield. That's why they say thank you to them by repairing their barn house to store the cornfield for the winter, and this is the way to say thank you to them. Actually this shows that how we can help each other and how we can decide for everyone that we are here for you every time. Learn this chapter, read it again and again, do written practice of words meaning, and send your practice on our given WhatsApp number. Thank you so much.